Good day everyone. We are now continuing the part 2 of Computing Salary, Wage and Commission, first term week 1 lesson in General Mathematics. On the previous video, we discussed the difference between salary, wage, and commission. Again, wage earners earn from hourly rate and daily wage. Salary earner earns from fixed, weekly, monthly, or semi-monthly salary. Commission-based earners earn based on the percent of total sales generated, and piecework earners earns based on the total number of items they have accomplished. Let us continue applying the differences and the computation on word problems. First problem. Paulo is a public school teacher in Quezon City. His annual salary is 324,000 pesos. He is paid weekly. How much does Paulo earn per week based on his annual salary? So remember on the previous video, if you want to know the weekly salary given the annual salary, you have to divide the annual salary by 52. So again, weekly salary is equal to annual salary divided by 52 weeks. So ang annual salary niya ay 324,000 divided by 52 weeks. And that is equivalent to 6,230.77. Problem number 2. Lani is a nurse in a private hospital in Cebu City with an annual salary of 420,000 pesos. She works 40 hours per week, but this week worked 5 extra hours. Overtime is paid 1.25 times her regular hourly rate. Find Lani's total weekly pay. So, for Lani's total weekly pay, it is comprises of the regular weekly pay plus the overtime pay. That is the total weekly pay. Ibig sabihin, kumikita si Lani through the regular pay or salary basis plus the overtime. So, isa-isahin muna natin siya. Let's compute for the regular weekly pay. For the regular weekly pay, meron siyang given 420,000 na annual salary. So, gagawin natin, i-divide natin ulit yung 420,000 pesos na annual sa 52 weeks. Ibig sabihin, meron siyang regular wage na 6,200, meron siyang salary na 8,076 pesos 0.92. That is by dividing 420,000 pesos by 52 weeks. Now let's compute the overtime pay. For the overtime pay, kailangan yung makuha ang hourly rate. Okay, laging natandaan yan sa pagko-compute ng OT, kailangan nyo yung hourly rate. Kung meron na tayong weekly pay na 8,076.92 pesos, ibig sabihin, makukuha natin yung hourly rate. Ito ay per week. Makukuha natin yung hourly rate niya kasi on the problem, it says she works 40 hours per week. So, kung ito ang kanyang weekly pay, pwede natin itong i-divide sa 40 hours per week. Ibig sabihin, makukuha na natin yung per hour niya. And in this, we can conclude na ang kanyang hourly rate ay 201 pesos. 201.92 pesos per hour. And on the problem, this is just the regular hourly rate. Remember, we are in the overtime. So to compute for the overtime, meron siyang multiplier na 1.25. Ibig sabihin, the 201.92 pesos multiplied to 1.25, ang kanyang overtime hourly rate ay magiging 252.40 pesos per hour. And on the problem, it says this week, she worked 5 extra hours. So you have to multiply the 252.40 pesos per hour to 5 hours. And that is equal to 1,262 pesos. It only means that adding up the regular weekly pay and the overtime, we will have the regular pay equivalent to 9,338.92 pesos. Let's now proceed to problem number 3. Arnel is a car sales agent in Davao. He earns a base salary of 240,000 pesos per year and gets a 2% commission on sales. This week, he sold cars worth 600,000 pesos. What is Arnel's total weekly income this week? So on the context of the problem, kumikita si Arnel through salary plus commission. So, his weekly income is obtained by adding the weekly salary plus commission. So, gawin natin siya isa-isa. Computein muna natin yung kanyang weekly salary. For the weekly salary, given ang 240,000 pesos per year. Ibig sabihin, makukuha natin ang weekly salary by dividing it to 52 weeks. So, 240,000 pesos divided by 52 weeks. Ibig sabihin, siya ay kumikita ng 4,615.38 pesos kada linggo. Aside from the weekly salary, meron pa siyang kita na commission. To compute for the commission, the problem says 2%. So, the 2% of the total sales. At ang total sales niya sa linggong yon ay 600,000 pesos. So, that's 0.02 times 600,000 pesos. And that is equivalent to 12,000 pesos. So, the weekly income is just by adding the weekly salary and the commission. So, you just have to add 4,615.38 plus the 12,000 peso commission. So, ang weekly income niya ay 16,615.38 pesos. Word problem number 4. May works from home in Iloilo doing digital embroidery. Rate, 60 pesos per item. Output, 50 items per week. Monthly internet allowance, 1,200 pesos. What is May's weekly earning? So, ang kailangan natin ay ang kanyang weekly earning. Sabi sa problem, siya ay kumikita ng 60 pesos per item. Ibig sabihin, ang kanyang salary ay galing sa piecework. And also, meron din siyang tatanggap na monthly internet allowance. So, piecework plus allowance. Isa-isahin natin. Let's compute for piecework. For the piecework, 60 pesos per item. And nakapag-embroidery siya ng 50 items on that week. So, ibig sabihin, ang piecework niya is amounting to 3,000 pesos. For the allowance, huwag malilito kasi ang nasa problem ay monthly internet allowance. Ang tinatanong ay weekly earning. So, ibig sabihin, yung monthly internet allowance niya, para makuha natin yung weekly allowance, kailangan nating i-divide sa 4 weeks since 1 month has 4 weeks. So, yung 1,200 i-divide sa 4 weeks. So, weekly, meron siyang allowance na nare-receive na 300 pesos. So, ang weekly earning niya ay adding up the piecework and the allowance. So, meron siyang 3,300 pesos. Problem number 5. Bea is a customer service team lead in Makati with an annual salary of 480,000 pesos. She works 40 hours per week but works 6 extra hours, which is paid 1.5 times the regular rate. She also received a monthly weekly team bonus of 1,000 pesos and a 3,000 pesos sales commission for upselling. What is Bea's total weekly wage? So sa problem na to, maraming sources of earning si Bea. So for the weekly wage, nakakatanggap siya ng regular weekly wage. Meron din siyang overtime. Meron din siyang bonus. At meron din siyang commission. So mahalaga na malaman ninyo kung saan magmumula ang inyong salary. So in terms of Bea, meron siyang regular weekly wage, meron siyang overtime, meron siyang bonus, at meron din siyang commission. So isa-isahin natin yan. So for the regular weekly wage, meron siyang annual salary of 480,000 pesos. Para makuha natin yung weekly wage niya, divided by 52 weeks. So meaning to say, meron siyang regular weekly salary na 9,230.77. Now, for the overtime pay. So kung meron siyang weekly salary na 9,230.77 and according to the problem, she works 40 hours per week. Kailangan natin makuha yung kanyang hourly rate. So, i-divide natin yung weekly niya sa 40 hours. Kasi yun yung bilang ng trabaho niya sa kada linggo. At makukuha natin yung hourly rate niya na 230.77 per hour. Yan pala yung sweldo niya per hour. So, tatandaan, pag OT, kailangan nyo yung per hour niya. Yung hourly rate. So, kung meron siyang 230.77 per hour, dahil ang pinag-uusapan natin ng OT, kailangan magkaroon yan lagi ng multiplier. According to the problem, ang kanyang multiplier ay 1.5 times. So, ibig sabihin, instead of 230, ang hourly rate niya kapag overtime ay 346.15 per hour. At since ang OT niya ay 6 extra hours ang nakalagay dito, so times 6. 346.15 per hour times 6 hours. And ang OT niya ay nag-equivalent sa 2,076.92 pesos. So, very clear na ang kanyang bonus ay naka-weekly. That's 1,000. At ang kanyang commission ay for that week din ay 3,000 pesos. So, mean to say, i-add lang natin yung apat na yan. So, ang kanyang weekly wage, add natin tong 9,230.77, 2,076.92, 3,000 peso commission, 1,000 bonus. Total weekly wage will be 15,307.69. So, I hope marami kayo natutunan sa mga word problems na na-discuss natin. So, see you again on the next week lessons. Goodbye!